Hello everyone, welcome back to Painting with Martin. Today is going to be a fixing video, and fixing video means that sometimes you come across broken or partially broken figures. In this case we're looking at a figure from the Wayland. It's a board game which I painted yesterday. This is a figure that is I think some kind of like a mage or a sorcerer or healer. Looks really cool. I primed it in white, which you should do. And I saw that his base is a little bit like wobbly. Some of his like feet or legs are very very slim, and that can be the case. So they don't really stick very well to this base plate. So you can fix this in two ways. Either you can apply a thick layer of something called Vallejo's white stone, which gives a kind of like, you can form these into like, it's a very kind of like nice texture. I'm going to open it here for you. I'm going to show you how it is. And you can use this white stone as a kind of like, you can mold the base into kind of rock formations or lava or something like that. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's a very thick, like kind of like a pasty paste. It's a nice word. And you put it and spread it all over, and then when it dries, it looks kind of like this. So that's one option. You can kind of like fix the legs if they're a little bit wobbly to that thing. But if you want to use something different, then you can also use this thing here called plastic putty. This is a very old bottle. I've had it for a long time because I didn't use it very much. You can use that, and it's kind of like a water-based. As I say, it's a water-based high-density acrylic solution with marble dust and titanium white. So another solution to this is to use something called green stuff from Green World. It's kind of like something you mold into, fill in the cracks of plastic and things like that has been broken. Is a really good thing to have. It's very handy, highly recommended. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to fix this plastic putty to this base thing here, and in addition to the white stone, and we're going to squeeze it out. Is a little bit hard to get it out sometimes. And use an old brush for this. Oh, the cork went away. Something like this. It does obscure some of the details, and that's how it's supposed to do. And when it does that, it kind of like fixes the stuff into a nice fixed position. Now, the thing is, the other problem we have here is that, unfortunately, this game came with a broken part. It happens. But it gives me an excellent opportunity for me to show you how it's going to be fixed, and I hope it's going to work quite well. You see, this is how it's supposed to look like. He's supposed to hold out his staff with this, like this ram horn or something like on top. However, I think he got lost in battle or something like that, so you're going to have to fix it out here. Now, most people would probably say like, oh, let's use Superglue. Well, Superglue doesn't harden instantly, even though it takes a couple of minutes, but it still means you're going to have to fix it in place with your fingers, and it can be really difficult to do so. Now, what you can do here is instead is like, see, okay, I'm going to fix it out something like this. It might not look exactly the same, but I can use the same formula here again. I'm going to use plastic putty. And I'm going to put it out over here on top of this one. You fix it out like this. It looks a little bit heavy, but then you pretty much stick this one in. And when you stick it in, you see it fixes in place. Now, it doesn't look exactly the same as this one, but it's very, very similar. And you can actually try and angle it so it comes out a little bit better. Like something like this. See, it sticks, It sticks and means like, this will never happen with Superglue. And if you want to make sure that it's like a little bit too much, you can try to put it back here. And after it's hardened, then it will actually stay in place. And then you can, of course, use a filer or something like that and file it off, or simply say like, oh, it's part of his, like, paint it over with some grey and so on, and let's make it part of the fur coat that he has on top here. So that's how it is, how you do it. Use plastic putty. It's from Vallejo, and the stuff from from Citadel, if I'm not mistaken, or it could be another company. It is called Green World. It's called Green Stuff, and it simply means it's kind of like a green moldy paste that you fold around your fingers, and you fix it out into place that has the same effect. I really like this plastic putty because it comes in a bottle, and you can just squeeze it out. That's short and sweet for me. If you like this video, don't hesitate to share, like, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, thank you very much, and put some paint in those brushes and go and paint some miniatures. Thanks for watching.